Uh, in the last class, we was discussed about the regulators, voltage regulators. Today, we are discussing about the public address system. The public address system means it is a electronic sound amplification and distribution system with a microphone. There should be the sound amplification. The sound there should be a sound transducer that is converting sound into electrical signal, that is a microphone, again amplifiers and loudspeakers used in many applications such as addressing a large public announcements, that is now election is going on, you might have heard a lot of announcement, and again in offices and institutions. Myself has used a PS system previously in your class for addressing you, that is for sound amplification and for audible in the last benches. So that kind of system is a public address system. So there should be a microphone is required. Microphone means for converting, this is the microphone for converting sound signal into electrical signal. So this is a transducer. Transducer means converting one form of energy into the other form, that is sound energy into electrical signal. Again, so many sources of sounds may be there. Sometimes a karaoke, or sometimes musical instruments from violin, sometimes tabla, like that. So many is again the signal from a singer normally come from microphone. So all these things has to be synchronized and mixed. For that purpose, we are using a mixer here. So all these things, mixer is actually adding all these signals together. So that is actually a mixer. Then here this is there will be a preamplifier. Initially there will be a preamplifier will be there. So normally the signal from these things will have lesser in amplitude. So normally there is in any power public address system there will be a power amplifier will be there. So power amplifier means it is a high power amplifier, normally working in kilowatts, 100 kilowatts, 1000. Normally you might have gone for Ganamela like that. So in the Ganamela the power will be 1000 kilowatts like that. Sorry, not 1000 kilowatts, 1000 watts, not kilowatt, 1000 watts like that. So the power output, that is known as PMPO. It is, there is a tag called as peak musical power output. So we will use that power amplifier here. That is the final stage, and after that we will give it to loudspeaker, and you people are listening here. In front of a Ganamela. And here this is a system that I have used like in your class, that is a portable thing, a portable sound amplification system, a speaker, a microphone, and again an amplifier in this. And here there is a preamplifier. There is a tag called as preamplifier. Preamplifier means it is an amplifier used to amplify the weak signals. Normally power amplifier has to amplify up to very high level. So there should be a minimum input level for the power amplifier. The signal to the power amplifier should be a minimal level. So normal weak signals will not be picked up by the power amplifier. So for that the input to be picked up by the power amplifier, it should have sufficient amplitude, sufficient voltage level. For that, converting this low level signal into the high amplitude signal that can be sensed by the input of the power amplifier, we will use a preamplifier. This will be a voltage amplifier. Preamplifier will be a voltage amplifier, and power amplifier is normally a power amplifier. That is normally it is known as class C, class B, etc. And this preamplifier is known as a class A amplifier. Normally it will be class A amplifier. That things we will study later. About class A, class B, class C, etc. So power amplifier will be normally class B or class C like that. It will be normally class B. But here preamplifier will be mostly class A only, class A. Then the source, so we can see, let us see in detail the Public Address System, the sources of sound. The sound sources here are microphone that I have told you. This is a microphone, this is a microphone here, there is a microphone here. Then CD player, DVD player, Karaoke, again the microphone out from some musical instruments. Then the next block is a mixer. I have told you there is a mixer is there. In most of the live event applications, signals are generated from a range of sources. That is, range of sources means I have told you different musical instruments, Karaoke, etc., including microphones and electronic instruments like electronic guitar, drums, pre-coded material. Mixer combines a few channels of a signal into one or more outputs so that they work together effectively. That is, mixer will combines all these outputs of different channels into one. So these things will come out as a single output from a mixer. Mixer has so many inputs like a mixer. Mixer means you might have eaten mixer. So that has got a different pakavada, like that pakavada, some nuts, these things will be there in the mixer. Similarly, here the input to the mixer will have a microphone sound, CD, etc., like that, and the output will be a single one. And the next one is the preamplifier. The electrical signal out of a microphone is of very low voltage range. Microphone output will have very low value. Microphone output will have very low value. This signal cannot drive the loudspeaker. That is, this signal cannot drive the loudspeaker to give sound audio output. The voltage level of this signal is first raised sufficient to a high values, few volts, that I have told you. Millivolt signals will not be picked up by the power amplifier. So, to pick up by the power amplifier, we have to increase its amplitude to few volts by a multi-stage voltage amplifier, that is known as preamplifier. Then the next is the power amplifier. Power amplifier is normally used to increase the power level to very high level. So it is a main amplifier in a PA system. So it is capable of delivering power to the loudspeakers. Normally, it is capable of delivering power to the loudspeaker. It is meant to boost the power level of the input signal. Power amplifier can feed a large power to the load. That is, the power output of a power amplifier will be 1000 watts normally in a 1000 to 2000 watt in a Ganamela, if you are going for a Ganamela. But if I am using that 1000 watt in your classroom, nobody can sit in that department. So normally we will use very low values, 10 watt, 20 watt output, like that in my PA system. I have you might have noticed my PA system. I have used one in your class previously. That was a PA system, a small one. Again, to obtain large power output, its input signal must be large. That is, the input signal of the power amplifier should be large. So power amplifiers are called large signal amplifiers. So power amplifiers are called as large signal amplifiers. Voltage amplifier has another name, that is known as small signal amplifier. Power amplifier has got the name large signal amplifier. In most electronic system, voltage amplifier usually precedes a power amplifier. That is, there will be a voltage amplifier before a power amplifier, and that voltage amplifier is known as preamplifier. Power amplifier takes power from DC power supply and converts into useful AC power in accordance with the input signal. Thus, we can say that the power amplifier is a DC to AC converter whose action is controlled by the input signal. So, power amplifier is a power amplifier is a so an election announcement is coming now. So while taking this class itself, I think you can hear through this sound that election announcement. That is also a PA system. They are using high power outputs, and that is too audible in a large area. And from the output of the power amplifier, we are connecting it into a loudspeaker. So loudspeaker is also a transducer that is converting electrical signal into electrical signal. The loudspeaker is also a transducer which converts electrical signal into sound energy, that is a transducer. So that is about the PA system. I think you got an idea about the working of the public address system now.